Good morning. So, in my travels, I'm feeling anxiety about running late. And I don't normally run late. I'm usually somebody that's early, or at least that used to be my MO. Now, I'm going to say I'm somebody that runs late. And it's because I have a really bad habit of thinking, now's the time when you're walking out the door. Now's the time I want to mess with my new tablet that I know nothing about. It's not like the same brand as my old tablet, so it's not an easy walk through. Some things, features are different, whatever. So it's not really like familiar to me. Now's the time when I have 5 minutes till I should be in the shower. Now's the time to play with this stupid tablet that I'm not going to figure out in an instant because I'm not technologically familiar. I don't want to say I can't figure things out. It doesn't automatically go, oh yeah, of course, do, and I go through it like some of these kids do. But my thing is that set kind of the mood, okay? Now I'm speeding I'm going 45 in a 30. I feel like, anxiety's not the right word. I feel almost jittery, like you drank too much coffee or something. And it's not a good sensation, and it's a feeling of rush. And I was wondering, like, what do people do to bring themselves down from that? Like, if you do that to yourself, I do that to myself a lot, but if you do that to yourself, how do you bring yourself down from that? How do you snap out of that? So for me, I just kind of take that moment to be aware. Like, why am I feeling this way? I'm having an otherwise fantastic morning. I left my hair soaking wet. I otherwise am having a good morning. I got most of my barn work done. I intentionally slept longer because it was raining when my alarm first went off, and I was like, well, I'm not going to put them out in the rain. There's supposed to be breaks in the rain. I'll put them out during a break, and then they can get wet if it starts to rain again. But I didn't want to put them in the rain. So I chose to, I guess because I sit and listen to the rain for a little while. So my morning started off kind of slow paced, peaceful, etc., etc. Went to the barn, didn't get as much done as I'd like to get done, but had a wonderful experience with Dewey and Mommy, learning that I will reunite them. There was not a peep from either of them today, which was fantastic. It's been a week, I think, or not even a full week yet. And he patiently waits for her. She patiently waits for me to come back for her to bring her out. Today was the first day that neither of them expressed any concern that their routine was going to go off without a hitch. So that was actually a really exciting, positive thing. When I was outside handling, putting hay out for all the horses, I walk my fields. I don't just throw hay over the fence. I walk my fields. I gauge where I put my hay based on the wind. So if the wind's coming from the north, I put all the hay the farthest north of every paddock. So if when they lift up a mouthful as it blows in the wind, it doesn't actually just leave the paddock right away. I always, make sure that I am very careful to dispense their hay with wind. So kind of proud of myself doing my thing and whatever. And believe me, it doesn't take much for me to feel good, but apparently it doesn't take much for me to feel bad either, because I'm mad at myself because I chose that moment. It's sometimes I'll choose that moment to do the dishes or something, I chose that moment to do something I knew was going to aggravate me, and then have it cut into time that I didn't have. So I'm just wondering, what do people do? So now for me, I'm okay, that's the only thing that's upsetting you, and it's not worth having a mood change. It's not. It's not worth having a mood change. So I'm trying to talk myself off the ledge, going, that's the only thing that's the matter. That's the only thing that's a matter. Like, yeah, you have a busy day. You have 2 lessons. Then you have to go home, get a trailer, meet somebody, go get hay, go home, get that hay off, and then leave again and go tend to getting straw so that Daisy has the right type of bedding for when she has her baby, because you don't want her to have her baby on shavings, just because you don't want little dust and shavings particles to get up in the baby's nose or in their eyes or in their mouth. You try to limit the lack of cleanliness, I guess, or you just try to limit anyway. So I have a busy day, but I don't have like a stress, oh my God, pull my hair out day. And I have an expensive day, but to have a productive day, so what do you do? What do you do? How do you pull yourself down off this ledge? I'm on a stupid ledge. No reason for my mood. And it's just because I'm mad at myself for and I'm mad at myself for trying to go on the cheap by buying a tablet that was not a lot of money. So you get what you pay for, kid, so I'm mad at myself for that because I do that all the time. Like, I'll buy 10 tablets for $100 before I finally just break down and buy the one I need to buy, which is like $1,200, right? Which I can't understand that. Like, that's crazy. It's crazy, especially the way, I want an old one. So anybody who has like an old Samsung tablet that they don't use anymore, they don't care if they get a lot of money for it, or they even want to just give it to me. You dump everything off of it. I just clean slate. I don't want anything on it. And I hope I wasn't supposed to go that way. I don't think I was supposed to go that way. Because while I'm talking to you, my GPS is not telling me what to do. So, anyway, I'm going to hang up because I think my GPS was supposed to tell me something. Alright, so have a great day. I'm sure going to try.